Here's the scissors. No, he didn't.
Oh, did he?
You read it.
Your dad looked really short.
Who supports this woman's marriage to this man?
We do.
Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of Rebecca and Michael, I would like to thank you all for being here this afternoon, for taking the time, making the journey, and for all the effort it takes, not only to be a part of this day, but to be a part of each other's lives. At this time, Rebecca and Michael would like to take a moment to honor those who cannot be here with us today, specifically Michael's father, the late John Moran. When Rebecca and Michael approached me to officiate today's ceremonies, I was truly honored. That lasted all about 12 hours until the fear set in. I called Michael to express my concerns regarding the length of the ceremony, being mid-afternoon at the end of June, the abundance of material for a wedding. Michael stated, let it take as long as you want. So I kind of took the liberty to come up with a word or wish for the couple with every letter of the alphabet. For our Irish kin out there, also the Gaelic alphabet. Amazing, besties, contentment. Okay, that conversation didn't happen, but it would have been fun. To be standing here today is truly an honor, and probably the most difficult thing I've ever done. It made me look in the mirror to really honor you today, that you have honored me. Whenever we attend a wedding, we are given the opportunity to reflect on our own relationships. Not about the invitation list, the seating charts, the mortgage, the kids, but about how that person standing across from you makes you feel. And the roads that led you there are the roads that lead them here today. The truth is that every relationship is as unique as the individuals in it. For love to exist between two people, each person must allow the vulnerability of giving his or her love to the other, and each must be open to receiving the other's love. So what is love? For Rebecca, you rely heavily on definitions and you give me more advice. Merriam-Webster defines love as a noun, strong affection for another out of kinship or personal ties. A verb, to feel a lover's passion, devotion, or tenderness for. After reading those definitions and poring over the onslaught of thoughts and feelings and traveling down endless rabbit holes, I came to realize love cannot be defined. You, the couple, define love. It is not an emotion, love is a drive. A drive like hunger which needs to be satisfied. Love is intangible. It cannot be expressed like sadness. It cannot be grasped. Love is with you the day you were born. Love is innocent. Love is vulnerable. You desired for birth. Why then should it be so hard to describe love? Into a rabbit hole I find myself again. I began thinking about witnessing Rebecca and Michael together for the first time. It was the St. Patrick's Day Parade of 2018. After a long day of festivities, Rebecca, Michael, Amanda, and I were strolling through the strip district of Pittsburgh. Rebecca and Michael were ahead of us. They were giggling and laughing, walking along, where Rebecca, out of nowhere, runs up and grabs Michael by the hand and begins skipping. Without hesitation, Michael grasps her hand tightly and begins skipping along. He did not turn back to see who was watching or who was around. Now, these two probably haven't skipped in 30 years. And if they have, it is a form of a calisthenic exercise for a sports practice. That's when it struck me. Love makes you feel like a child. No insecurities, no worries. They were in that moment. In that very moment, they were fulfilling that drive to love and be loved. That drive to be with a person that brings the best out of you. That person who sets your heart free. They didn't have to pretend to be anything other than what they are. They skipped without fear of being judged or rejected. Now, it's humanly impossible to skip without a smile on your face. I challenge you all to try. It doesn't work. I could stand here today and compare how building a good marriage is like building a ship. Honestly, I have no idea how to build a ship. What I do know is that over the course of your lives, both of your parents have displayed to you what a great marriage involves. Sometimes the hard work it takes, most of the time the great happiness it brings. Your individual histories brought you here today to display your love for each other in front of your loved ones. Now combined, it is your time to build that legacy, to build upon what you know a great marriage is, and continue to love each other as you do before us today. My final wish or piece of advice for you, and one I've discovered by officiating for you today, is don't forget to skip.
That's good.
At this time, I would like to invite Jean to share a reading with us.
A reading from 1 Corinthians. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails.
I, Michael,
Take you, Rebecca,
take you, Rebecca,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold
to have and hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
Rebecca. I, Rebecca,
I, Rebecca,
taking Michael
taking Michael
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold
having to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
This ring I give thee,
This ring I give thee
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith and abiding love.
of our constant faith and abiding love. Let me do this.
This ring I give thee,
This ring I give thee
in token and pledge
in token and pledge
of our constant faith
of our constant
and
faith
abiding love.
and abiding love.
Today you are making a lifelong commitment to share the rest of your lives with each other. But the journey is not yours alone. Rebecca and Michael would like to take a moment to recognize the significant role that Michael's daughter Fiona will play in their life together. On the table, there is a flower that symbolizes each of your individual selves and the unique and special gifts that you each bring to this family. Together, the three flowers make a bouquet, which symbolizes the beauty of your lives together. Michael, do you take Rebecca to be your wife?
I do.
Rebecca, do you take Michael to be your husband?
I do.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. And they kiss the bride. It is my pleasure to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Michael and Rebecca Moran.